One.
Hi boys and girls, Mrs. Hanson here. So today we are going to do our next science experiment. So for this science experiment, what you will need is a 2-liter of Diet Coke and Mentos. Remember, I said if you're going to do these at home, you must get permission from a parent or a grown-up to do this. Do not do this on your own. So I have my 2-liter of Diet Coke and I have my Mentos Candy. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop 2 of these inside of the Diet Coke and we are going to see if we get a reaction. So what do you guys think is going to happen? I want you to make a hypothesis of what is going to happen when Mrs. Hanson drops these Mentos inside of the Diet Coke. So do that now, and then now let's see what is going to happen. So Mrs. Hanson is going to open up the Diet Coke. And then I'm going to open up my candy. Maybe. And then I'm going to get 1, 2 candies out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop them in and then I'm going to move out of the way so you guys can see what's going to happen. So remember what you guys think is going to happen. Let's see if you guys are right. Wasn't that cool? So our Mentos made the Diet Coke explode up almost like a volcano or a geyser in a volcano. So you can see that it's still bubbling up and all those bubbles are coming out. And look how much pop we have left. Remember, this was a brand new 2-liter and it was all the way full. And now the pop is all the way down here. So what we are going to do, we are going to compare our results because I read that we had to use Diet Coke. So we are going to see if the same reaction will happen if we use a different kind of pop. So Mrs. Hanson has a regular 2-liter of Sprite. And it's not diet, it's regular. So I'm going to do the same thing to see if it explodes as much as our Diet Coke or if it doesn't do anything at all. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think something different is going to happen with our Sprite? Let's see. Oh, that one's exploding before I even put the Mentos in. Alright, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put 2 Mentos in there and see if we get the same reaction. This pop is already super bubbly. Maybe we will get something. So remember, I did 2 Mentos in our Diet Coke. Okay, you guys ready? So, did you guys see that with our Sprite, we didn't get as big as an eruption as we did with our Diet Coke? So with our Diet Coke, it is all the way down here, about halfway through. And with our Sprite, it's only way up here. So the Diet Coke was able to get a bigger eruption from the candy than the Sprite. And I'm going to tell you guys why. So remember I showed you guys all my super cool science experiment book? So this is going to tell us why that the Mentos makes a bigger reaction in the Diet Coke than in the Sprite. So it says the soda erupts in a foam because of the nucleation sites found on the surface of the candy. So the candy has a rough surface, so it's not smooth. And the carbonation from the pop gets on that and makes it explode. And there are tiny holes in the candy that bubbles the carbon dioxide. When the bottle is open, some of those bubbles come out. But then when you put the candy in, all those millions of bubbles that are inside attach to that and make it have so that it's an explosion. And it forms bigger bubbles and they need to escape and get out. So they escape and get out through that little hole and make an eruption. So the differences between our Diet Coke and our Sprite is Diet Coke has aspartame and potassium benzoate, which makes it easier for gas bubbles to form. So that's why we got a bigger geyser out of our Diet Coke than we did on our Sprite. So And if you guys do this, remember that you need to get permission from your adult or your mom or dad, and to make sure you do it outside, because you can see that Mrs. Hanson made a pretty big mess. So I hope you guys had fun with our science experiment, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.